Speaking of sports, you got Troy Aikman being called a queer.
This is
being called a queer.
This is great audio, by the way. I listened to this yesterday. It's not even so much now. Who called him a queer?
Dexter Manley.
Dexter Manley was on a radio show and calls him a queer, and it's not even that. That isn't even the highlight. The highlight is the utter and complete fucking panic that sinks into the rest of the show.
Right.
The people that are
what show was this on?
Just some like AM, I think, talk show in DC.
Yeah.
They fucking go into defensive apology, groveling, trying to separate themselves mode instantly.
Is Dexter Manley part of this radio show?
No.
Who gives a fuck?
He was a frequent guest.
Do you know, I listened to it, and I listened to their groveling, and I got annoyed. But then I was like, you know what? These guys are in a bad spot because you're afraid your gig can get taken if you don't immediately...
Oh, I don't blame the host.
That's just it.
So I wasn't annoyed at them for long.
I don't blame the host, but it's...
Like if they would have laughed or something, or,
Right.
It's like, uh-oh. Who said that? Who said it? Who laughed? Who was in the room? We know. We've been through that.
Let's hope that they'll recover on Sunday when they play against the Chargers. Maybe it was an AFC team or something. I'm hoping that they can redeem themselves come Sunday.
Was it a big jinx that Troy Aikman was doing the game, the former Cowboy?
I think Troy Aikman's a queer.
Hello.
Phil.
I think Troy Aikman's a queer. First of all, what is Dexter Manley even thinking?
That he played against them, he probably knows.
Yeah. He thought he was going to get the room laughing on that one.
Does he not understand? Does he not understand the fucking climate we live in these days?
Yeah, but it's that whole...
I mean, but he should know, because if someone dropped an N-bomb in front of him, he'd probably lose his fucking mind, a white guy.
Ex-ball player, dude. He's not paying attention to that stuff as much. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think he means queer in the dick-sucking way. Anyway.
No, probably not. It's probably a joke. I mean, I think he did. But he's probably just joking. Like, okay. He's a cocksucker.
That was probably a real rumor, because there's always been rumors that Aikman was gay, and he probably believes it, but was saying it in a ball-breaking way.
Is the Aikman married?
I don't know. But I've heard for years that people thought he was gay.
Was it a big jinx that Troy Aikman was doing the game, the former Cowboy?
I think Troy Aikman's a queer.
Hello.
But he gets his name wrong, Troikman.
I think Troikman's a queer.
Troikman.
I think Troikman's a queer.
That could be the best part, his name. Troikman.
Oh, boy.
I think Troy Aikman's a queer.
Hello.
Phil.
We don't want to go there.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Now, do you want to apologize to him?
No.
You don't?
I'll just say I take that back.
Okay.
Says he's a Cowboy fan.
Right. Well, we don't want certainly anyone to think that anybody endorses anything like that, Dexter, because that is, really not an area that we want to go in.
Okay, I apologize.
Dexter, always good to see you.
Good, thank you.
Get him right the fuck out. That's it. Dexter, good to see you. Get the fuck out. Don't ever come back.
Yeah, I mean, they have to do that as hosts.
Yeah, they do.
And then
they gotta cover their asses, because your bosses do not protect you anymore.
No.
They just let you to fucking...
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the station put out a statement saying that he will never be on the show again.
It's amazing, what fucking cunt. Like, the guy said queers joking. He said he was sorry. Like, he's just a football player joking around. Like, we can't differentiate between that and a guy truly being hateful?
No.
God, what a dumb country.
Not anymore. It's done.
We would have Dexter Manley on in a second.
I would love to have Dexter Manley on.
He sounds hilarious with that.
Troikman.
But by the way, that's, to me, do you see how that was handled?
Yeah.
And then you look at the way they handle the Redskins with the fucking name. Oh, we ain't changing it. He says queer. Gone. Gone.
Supposedly, the Redskins are meeting with the NFL.
They're going to change it without a doubt.
They're going to fucking fold.
Yeah,
the Bravehearts.
Ugh. That is just fucking disappointing.
What's another choice they had?
I said the Washington Colin. I want to spit on him for thinking of this. He's been tweeting the Washington R words as the Redskins. The R words. Oh, it's enraging.
Shit.
Oh, we got something on Dexter Manley now. Let's say hi to Tommy. Tommy.
Oh.
Hey, what's going on,
Tommy
boys?
Salami.
Hey, no salami here. Just was hanging between my legs.
Ooh, delicious.
I was going to say on the Manley, wasn't he the illiterate player that couldn't even read, but he's called someone a queer? It sounded like Dexter Manley was queer when he said it.
Whoa.
But you know what?
Easy.
If he said that, if he is illiterate, then maybe he's just not reading the paper and paying attention to the climate.
Someone like Dexter Manley doesn't need to read.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was a standout in his sport. He has so much money, he could have someone just fucking read for him.
Did he play for a college?
Redskins. Oh, yeah.
Did he play for a college?
Oh,
and he can't fucking read, right?
That's why he could play and make the money, but he lost it all.
We all know what goes on with the student athletes, though.
Yeah.
War is bad. It makes me sad.
That's not right. War is bad. It makes me sad. Fucking millions of dollars.
Carmelo Anthony.
Yep.
Let's say hi to Chris in New York. Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, good morning, boys.
Hey.
Boys, check it out. Listen, you got it wrong on the World Series. It's the best of three right now. They still have 3 games to play, and it's anybody's game at this point. God forbid these big ugly animals win this game, this series.
The fuck are you talking about?
I know what you're saying. It's kind of a cliche.
World Series.
Yeah.
The World Series. They just played 4 games. They're even.
No. What? Red Sox need
one game out.
Red Sox need 1 win.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
The Red Sox are up 3-2.
Yeah, we all know
3-2. You said 3-1.
But it is 3-2.
3-2 is different.
But it is not 2-2.
Did I say 3-1?
Yeah, that's a big difference.
They won 3-1 last night. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, 3-2.
Okay, but the Red Sox still need 1 game.
Yes.
Oh, I was in a coma. I missed the whole goddamn game. But anyway, fuck that big monkey, David Ortiz. Goodbye.
All right, bye. I said that. I apologize.
Jesus.
Yeah. No, I know.
I mean, caller still
I know
made
it's
no
3-2.
sense.
Let's say hi to Mike in Jersey. Mikey.
Hello there, guys.
Welcome aboard,
Mike. How are you?
I'm good. Anthony, you got to keep up the good fight, buddy.
All right.
What's that mean?
You hate the colored. Mike hates the colored.
No. Just hate Obama.
The liar. The liar in the White House.
What do you got, Mike?
Crooked, corrupt liar. Dexter Manley signed his NFL contract with an X.
Did he?
Yeah.
Look, he didn't sound like a genius. He thought he was going to say Troy Aikman is a queer, and the room was going to erupt with laughter.
Yeah.
Troikman's a queer.
But there's no difference in our country between telling a joke that doesn't work and true hate speech. That's how fucking stupid we are as a country.
Same category as somebody that would prowl the streets at night looking for a gay couple and punching them about the head, neck, and chest.
Right. We should be able to... know the difference at this point.
Yeah.
Even though he apologized right after, and it was like, because that's how ball players, and he released an apology after the Troy. And I'm sure, if Troy Aikman, if you asked him, he'd go, all right, fuck it. He said he was sorry, let it go.
Whatever. But he signed his contract with an X. That's great.
The apology is repulsive.
He played for 11 years. After failing a 4th drug test, he was permanently banned from the NFL. And then revealed he was a functional illiterate despite having studied at Oklahoma State for 4 years.
Oh, boy. That doesn't bode well.
And now he's going on the radio and calling people queers.
Queer.
And everybody's upset.
And he's laughing after he's queer.
Yeah, he loved it.
The ho, hey. Watch out.
And they go, do you want to apologize? And there's a pause, so he thinks about it, and he goes, no.
I'll take it.
You know what? We got to hear it again. Fuck it. It's too good.
Let's hope that they'll recover on Sunday when they play against the Chargers. Maybe it was an AFC team or something. I'm hoping that they can redeem themselves come Sunday.
Wasn't a big jinx that Troy Aikman was doing the game, the former Cowboy?
I think Troy Aikman's a queer.
Hello. Hell. We don't want to go there.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Now, do you want to apologize to him?
No.
You don't?
I'll just say I take that back.
Okay.
Says he's a Cowboy fan.
Right. Well, we don't want certainly anyone to think that anybody endorses anything like that, Dexter, because that is, really not an area that we want to go in.
Okay, I apologize.
Dexter, always good to see you.
Good, thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Get out.
It's so cartoonish that it should be okay.
He's probably like the show's Bobo. Like it's a sports show, so they have to have a football player on, but he's also an idiot.
He's just an idiot.
All right, let's say hi to John. John.
Hi, John.
What do you got, buddy?
Well, this whole Washington Redskins changing their name deal.
Yep.
I believe that Daniel Snyder is such a piece of shit that he doesn't give a shit if it's Washington turd holders or whatever. But he's got to put up this big. Well, no, it probably won't be. But he's got to put up a big shit stink about everything. And then when he found, I guess I'll change it. But think of all that merchandise that he gets to resell to all the people that like the Washington Redskins.
You're right, but with a name, this is a big one for the fans because you're right about merch. But dude, this is a name that's been there for so many years. This is one that even though you'll make merch money, he doesn't want to lose the Redskins. It's one of those fucking. It's just one of those ingrained football names like the Cowboys, the Giants. Like he doesn't want to lose that name.
It's sad that it's going to happen.
I get it. Yep.
All right, John. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
But the satisfying part for me to see it change is simply because this is the climate that people have allowed to take place.
Yeah.
Like what happens is this is a big noticeable one. But all these years, when guys were getting in trouble and guys were getting scolded, no one stood up. Like nobody out there. People would be like, and then slowly they fucking creeped up on you, and and you can't say this, and you can't say that, and you can't say this. And now that it's one of your teams, all of a sudden people are, whoa, what the fuck? Where the fuck were you 5 years ago with your outrage and your letters? Where was that?
Yeah.
You brought this on yourself. You asked for it by saying nothing.
Yeah.
I just don't. Yeah. I don't feel like when they came up with the Redskins that they were trying to get away with some kind of slur.
You're right.
No,
they weren't.
I think
from the beginning they really thought that the name Redskins was a very positive thing, especially for their football team.
Yeah, you're right.
I never felt like they were. Oh, look what we got past everybody.
Yeah,
it's annoying. It's annoying to live in this world like this with this bullshit.
But the way they reacted to queer, look at how they reacted to queer.
Boy, did they freak out.
It's too arbitrary. It's like you're either going to let people tell jokes and be or you're not. It's fucking just arbitrary, and the outrage is here one day. It's like whack-a-mole. Good. Okay, no, you can pop your head up here and say that. That's fine. The next day, dead. There's no way to gauge it.
We lost that one a while ago. It's the same fucking thing. You might as well take a brick and go find, you got to be careful. Someone on the street, because it's the same thing that will happen to you. You'll get crucified for either, saying the word in joke form or actually doing something to somebody that might be that.
There's no context anymore.
No, it's not.
It's just whatever it is. It's like everything you say is written down on a transcript with no sarcasm or humor to it or anything. They just take it literally and verbatim and hang you with it.
No difference between gay bashing and hate speech and just telling a little joke on the air and then go, oh, sorry.
No little joke, humor.
Let's go to Sean in Texas. We got more on Dexter Manley. Sean.
Morning, fellas.
Hi,
when poor Mr. Manley, he played 11 years in the NFL, and I'm certainly not busting his balls, but I walked into a furniture store here in North Houston a couple years ago, and he was trying to sell me a couch and love seat. He was in there, busting his shop, selling furniture, so he had nothing after 11 years.
Yikes.
All his money was gone. He wasn't, and come to find out, he wasn't smart enough to manage it and didn't have the tools to manage it. And poor guy selling furniture and recliners.
Oh.
And then he had a nice little radio gig. Now that's
done. He can't even be on the radio anymore.
He sounded entertaining as all hell with that.
Everyone's petrified of having him on. He might say Troy Aikman's a queer. Troikman.
All right, Sean. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Let's get Dexter Manley on the phone.
It's crazy.
Let's say hi to this guy. Who's this guy?
Yellow.
I don't know your name, brother. It's not on the phone screen. I'm talking to you.
Hello, brother.
Do you hear my voice? Yeah, you. What's up?
Oh, boy.
Hello. Everyone say hi right now.
Oh.
Sorry, I had you on speakerphone.
Okay, buddy.
Of course.
You have Dexter Manley's phone numbers?
Yeah, he did a benefit for
Mr. Kite
for my football team, and I got his number on my phone.
All right, hold on the line. Maybe we'll get Dexter Manley on. Take that guy's number, call it, and see if it's Dexter Manley.
If he's selling furniture, we should see if we can get him a job.
Yeah, see if he wants to come on our show.
Hire him here.
Sell some furniture.
All right. What do we got today? Oh, Mike Baker's coming in. I saw his show.
Yes, on JFK.
He's part of America Declassified, which is on the Travel Channel. And we're looking at 50 years since the JFK assassination.
50 years.
So he went down there to Dallas, Texas.
Ah.
And conducted a couple experiments.
I like a good JFK experiment.
He truly believes that it's a conspiracy.
He does.
Yep.
And Mike's a smart, analytical guy. I'd be very interested to hear what he says, because he may have a good way of looking at it. He's not a dumb guy at all. He's a very bright guy.
And he could probably kill somebody with like one finger.
No, I don't think so. I think Mike's so? No. He's too nice a guy.
Yeah,
probably shoot you.
I bet he's got.
Yeah, those are the guys you got to worry about.
Maybe
some covert shit where he's just snapping necks.
Are you saying I just know happy fucking Fox News Mike, and I don't know the real Mike?
Yes, exactly.
One twist that just
comes up behind someone and just does that thing where you put your hand on the back of their head and their forehead, and you go and just snap their neck. He drops them slow, puts them on the ground, not even looking at him. He's back to looking forward. Then back ahead,
right,
for the next guy. That's Mike.
He got access to the railroad watchtower down there.
Oh,
and I don't think anyone has ever had access to that, as far as like people in the media and
off
stuff.
Limits.
Because one of the witnesses swore they saw smoke from the grassy knoll, as in someone firing, and then you get the smoke. So he did that experiment, and he was able to go to the watchtower to see if the guy could have possibly seen the smoke from the grassy knoll. So
he believes conspiracy, and I know Jim Norton, from our many conversations about this, the Kennedy assassination, has come back around. Who? Bugliosi?
That was the big part of it.
The Bugliosi book?
There was other things I read online which helped. And a lot of the photographic, like little weird things the conspiracy theorists have, like, hey, is that a figure inside the grassy knoll, Black Dog Man?
Yeah,
all these weird little names, and the conspiracy theorists know who I mean. Or the Umbrella Man, and all these things that did have explanations. Or when you hear somebody go, those tramps, the 3 tramps they arrested, they never identified them. They absolutely have identified them.
A lot of people get their history from the movie JFK, which had a lot of
that's what bugs me. When I hear
fantasy.
people quoting things that I know for a fact are nonsense, Oswald was a terrible shot.
They told him to stand down.
He wasn't a terrible shot. He was a sharpshooter. Like these fucking. That's when I know that they're just believing a quick thing that they heard.
Yeah.
But hey, look, I'll be interested to hear. I'm not married to the idea that it was just Oswald. I don't give a fuck. If it was a conspiracy, I'd be more than happy to come around back again and go, you know what, it was a conspiracy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the conspiracy theorists have proven themselves too irrational to me.
Jim is wishy-washy.
How many
when it comes to
waffler.
that, I wasn't there, so I'm willing to listen to both sides.
How many witnesses died in an untimely manner?
Not many, and that was something.
Because that's one of those things people bring up, and they go, the odds of that, the odds of it is so ridiculous and off the charts that's what makes people go, oh wait, I got to raise my eyebrows.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe some of them, but not what they said. And again, Bugliosi addressed that in his book, and it was just more paranoid fucking nonsense.
What do you say about that?
That it wasn't true. Like I forget. It's been a couple years since I read the book. I should probably go over it again since I talk about this shit all the time. It's a fucking 1,200-page book that he hand wrote.
Oh, that's rough.
He doesn't type.
Wow.
That's
a lot of work.
And they type. It's brilliantly cross-referenced, and he goes over every conspiracy theory.
Wow.
1,200 pages, though?
Yeah, it's a long one. But, I mean, there's so many
Can't
theories
do that shit in 200 pages?
Thank you for your service.
All right. We're going to take a break.
We also have Aziz here.
Yeah, Aziz is coming in today.
He has a special coming out on Netflix.
Tariq? Tariq Aziz.
Oh,
is the
information
minister of Iraq. Not to be confused with Baghdad Bob.
Good old Baghdad Bob.
Still one of my favorite people in a war ever.
Yep.
Everything is okay.
His bombs are going off behind the guy.
The Americans did come to the airport, but we pushed them back, and we are in control of the airport. Behind him, you're just seeing C-130s fucking conga lining into Baghdad.
People screaming, running across the screen.
That guy was a hoot.
He was awesome.
I think I still have a coffee mug with his picture on it.
Really?
Yeah, I had to have a little memorabilia from Baghdad Bob.
Also, Jimmy Kimmel, in a little trouble.
What did he do?
We're going to tell the people next.
Oh, little teaser-rooney.
And then we'll get an update on our favorite person, Jay-Z.
Oh, Jay-Z.
Is he still in the hell nah stage?
Jay-Z, Barney's. Now, you're partnered with them. You're making a lot of money. Are you thinking about withdrawing your relationship from them due to racial allegations that... Hannah!
Is there anyone there? Go.
After these messages, we'll be right back.